Good morning. Okay, look. Oh, let me tell y'all something. This COVID thing, thank God, my 3 family members are healthy now. My sister got it the worst. One of my older sisters got it worse than her 2 children. They're adults. But the testing, I just had to go get the test. I have cold water soaked at the end of this tissue. I can't tell you how much I bled with that COVID test. Okay, so I'm just going to pan down so you can see. Can you see this? Okay, so it's important to get tested because I do want to be deemed negative, but I think I have to get this thing done again before I go back to work. But I have to do this for a little summer camp I work every summer. Every year. I'm so redundant. I'm traumatized. Okay, so they put my birth date in wrong, so I was kind of concerned because I thought my test was today, and they were basically trying to tell me I had to go home because my test wasn't confirmed. They didn't have my kit ready, that kind of thing, because they didn't have me in the system. And of course I called the number to try to get this straightened out because I knew I had an appointment for the day. I just couldn't remember the exact time because I didn't get an email or a text to confirm it. So but I had it on my cell phone, my alarm for today, so I wasn't trying to go home if I didn't have to. So I go and I'm like, oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm a grown woman. I can do this. I gotta be strong. Because my daughter's gonna have to go through this too. So went over to the state fairgrounds. Of course, I didn't know how to get into the state fairgrounds because since it's been closed, but I figured it out. Nobody was in line. It was great. I was like, hey, this is gonna be quick, and relatively painless. I figured it's gonna be uncomfortable with the thing. I've seen it. I saw Mayor Cuomo take his like a champ with his suit on. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be a little uncomfortable. My nephew told me it feels like the little Q-tip goes to your brain. Of course, he's always extra. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be uncomfortable for a few minutes. Well, for a few seconds. Baby, when I tell you, they came at me real polite. The Q-tip didn't look harmless, about 4 or 5 inches long. Read me my little information, gave me my little information sheet, what to do, and that kind of thing. Wait for the text to confirm their results. But look what I got. See this box of tissue? Notice it's empty because I used it. And then I got another one to take home because, of course, I touched it, so they gave me the whole box to take home. They gave me extra masks because mine is bled through. She put that thing in my nose, and the stinging was something I can't even describe to you. And she got to twisting it a little bit. The stinging continued, and then she counted to 10. The 10 longest seconds of my life, it felt like at that time. When it was done, I could feel the stinging. It was in my eye even. It's still kind of pulsating a little bit because it's still there's still a slight pain there in my nose. It's like it's all the way up here, like the nerve it's like at an angle here, straight up here. My eye hurts. She pulled that toothpick. Might as well call it toothpick. She pulled that Q-tip out my nose, and my nose began to profusely bleed. I thought it was, because it was warm, I thought it was snot. Like tears. You know how I figured out of my nose. I can't remember the last time I had a nosebleed. I probably was a kid, and it was nothing. Probably just when I had a cold and was blowing my nose too hard. But this was warm, fresh blood coming out of my nose. And I was like, oh my God. So, tissue. She gave me some tissue. They gave me tissue to begin with. So I used that up. Bled through that. She came and gave me some more. She said, oh, you're bleeding a lot. I was like, you think? Gave me some more tissue, another wad, handful. I'm holding. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. She said, well, hold your head back. Hold my head back. I'm still feeling like warm water is running out of my face. I'm still bleeding. I went through a second stack of tissues. Now I'm kind of panicking because I'm like, this needs to stop bleeding. What did y'all do? She said, oh, well, maybe, oh my gosh, that is a lot of blood. Maybe we hit a capillary. And I was going, capillary? In my mind. So, the cold water, that helps. Okay, sorry, I don't want to discuss you, but I've shown you everything else. It's down to a drip now. So I'm just putting cool water on it because that soothes my nose. It's sore. So I bled through the second wad, like I told you. Wad number 3, that's when they gave me the box. This one, that's empty. I'm still bleeding. I'm a little panicked because I'm thinking I might have to go to a hospital or something if this doesn't stop. She just kept lean back, you know. Oh. Maybe we should bring a nurse over. So I'm blowing my nose, trying to get it, thinking that's a clot or something coming out. When I blow my nose, more blood comes out. Because I can't take the feeling that my nose is filling up. So I have to, my instinct is to get rid of it. More blood comes out. So now I'm on wad number 3. Is it getting better? By that time, the nurse is over. They bringing the garbage can over and asking me if I'm okay. Look, I'm coughing. I'm sorry. That's blood. I could tell. I knew I was swallowing blood. I was like, this is just not right. Oh, God. Then I got to do this again before I go back to work. Oh, my God. She said, well, do you have dry sinuses? Because that may be, we rarely see anything like this. And only most of the time it's because of someone who has dry sinus passages. Do you have dry sinuses? And I said, I guess I do. I didn't know I did. So I'm thinking, what do I do between now and when I have to get this thing done again before I go back to work? Because I know it's going to be a requirement. I don't even know. I feel like crying a little bit because I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do this again. I want to be safe, and I know that's the most important thing. I want the kids to be safe. I don't want to infect anybody. I don't want anybody to infect me. And I know I'm 99.9% sure I'm COVID free. Because I've been taking extra precautions with my mask and everything else. And I'm talking like I'm nasal because I want to blow my nose again. And I have this urge to blow my nose. And cough because I can feel drainage. But I don't want to cough up more blood. It's like, it's gross. It's the grossest feeling in the world. Because blood has a distinct flavor. And I ain't a vampire, so I'm not enjoying that taste. So anyway, I'm not doing this video to discourage people from getting a test because I want you to be safe. It's necessary. It's required for me because of my job. But I want you to take precautions. If your sinuses are dry, you don't have a problem with, I guess, runny noses and stuff like that, take some extra tissue. Just look out for yourself. Maybe take a Tylenol before you go. Because I'm definitely taking one when I get home. I am traumatized. I know I'm healthy. I'm going to come back negative, and that's the main thing in the end. But I don't even know how else to tell y'all this. It's like, do it, but just be careful and look out for yourself. And wear dark clothes. Wear dark clothes. Look at this. Look, can you see this? Look at this. This is one of my favorite little summer little things. I don't even know if I can save it. I'm going home to see if I can soak it in with some white vinegar and see if I can get this out, these blood stains out. And I need a drink. This was something. Okay. Get tested, but be careful. Know your body, and take some extra things. Take an extra mask so yours doesn't wind up like mine. Can't even believe this. But be safe. That's the bottom line. A nosebleed I'll take over an ICU visit. But this was something. Y'all be careful. Okay? Ain't nobody trying to get COVID. Ain't nobody trying to keep doing this thing over and over again. No. Can you imagine if people have to get tested before they leave the hospital? You know, they got it. Oh my God. Anyway, I feel for kids. I hope, oh my God. Younger people, kids especially. It's traumatizing. So, anyway, y'all have a blessed day. I didn't intend to talk this long, but this is something. Y'all have a blessed day.